In a remote snow-covered valley in the Himalayas, a mature snow leopard lay motionless beneath a large rock. Its thick gray and white fur, dotted with black spots, a symbol of majesty, was now marred by horrifying clusters of parasites. Its back was covered in pale yellow, honeycomb-like structures filled with glossy, egg-like forms, interspersed with dark, beetle-shaped parasites clinging tightly to its fur. These parasitic masses burrowed deep into its skin, oozing dark red fluid that stained the pristine snow beneath. The leopard lay there, its eyes half closed from exhaustion and pain. Only the faint rise and fall of its chest showed it was still alive. Around it, swarms of flying insects buzzed, drawn to the scent of blood from its open wounds. Above, a rescue helicopter circled the valley. The team had received a report from a mountaineer about a critically ill snow leopard. Through binoculars, one of the team members spotted the motionless leopard. "I see it," exclaimed Emily, the woman in the blue rescue suit. "Its condition looks severe. We need to land immediately." The rescue helicopter landed near the snow leopard. Emily, in her blue rescue suit, stepped out first, her eyes fixed on the motionless leopard beneath a large rock. "It's still breathing," she said, her voice tense. "But it's in terrible shape." Mark, carrying a thermal scanner, quickly assessed the leopard. "Its temperature is only 30 degrees, he reported. "We need to warm it up immediately." Meanwhile, Sarah prepared a sedative. "I'll administer this to keep it calm," she said, injecting the leopard. Within moments, its eyes closed, and its breathing slowed. The leopard's once majestic gray and white fur was now covered in horrifying clusters of parasites, pale yellow, honeycomb-like structures filled with glossy eggs and dark, beetle-shaped parasites clinging tightly to its skin. Blood oozed from the wounds, staining the snow beneath. As the leopard drifted into unconsciousness, the team sprang into action. Emily used medical tweezers to carefully remove the parasites, revealing raw, inflamed skin. Mark sprayed warm water over the leopard's body, washing away blood and dirt. "We need to clean these wounds before bandaging," he said, his voice focused. Sarah monitored the leopard's vitals. "Heart rate stable, but it's still too cold," she noted. Emily draped a thick blanket over the leopard and placed a portable heater nearby. "It's going to be okay," she whispered, her eyes glistening with tears. Once stabilized, the team carefully lifted the leopard onto a stretcher and secured it with safety straps. Emily kept a hand on its back, offering silent reassurance as they carried it to the helicopter. "We'll take it to the center," Emily said, her voice filled with determination. "It's going to live." The helicopter was prepared to transport the leopard to the Wildlife Conservation Center. With the help of safety straps and a rescue stretcher, they gently lifted the leopard into the helicopter. The rescue helicopter landed at the Conservation Center's reception area. The snow leopard, still unconscious, was taken to the special care unit. Veterinarians and rescue staff were ready, equipped with medical tools and medications. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, share to spread the story, and subscribe so you won't miss our latest videos. Leave a comment, 1 if you support the rescue team saving more creatures, or 0 if you don't. Your feedback will help us improve the living environment for all creatures on Earth. The leopard was placed on a large examination table, the lights reflecting off its partially cleaned gray and white fur. Open wounds on its back and sides still oozed blood, while the parasite bites left red, swollen marks. The lead veterinarian, a middle-aged woman with a stern but compassionate face, began a thorough examination. "Its body temperature is still low," she said, her voice filled with concern. "We need to administer antibiotics and painkillers immediately." Emily, the woman in the blue rescue suit, stood nearby, watching the veterinarian's every move. She couldn't take her eyes off the leopard, her heart filled with empathy. "Will it make it?" Emily asked softly, her voice tinged with hope. "We'll do everything we can," the veterinarian replied without looking up. After administering the medication, the leopard was taken to a special bathing area. Warm water mixed with antiseptic solution flowed gently over its fur, washing away remaining blood and dirt. Emily and another staff member used soft brushes to clean the fur, carefully avoiding the wounds. Layer by layer, the remaining parasites were removed, revealing raw, healing skin beneath. "It's been through so much," Emily whispered, her eyes glistening with tears. "But it's safe now." After the bath, the leopard was dried with soft towels and wrapped in a warm blanket. A portable heater was placed nearby to keep it warm. Its wounds were carefully bandaged, and the leopard was moved to a spacious enclosure where it could rest and recover. Over the following days, Emily and the rescue team took turns caring for the leopard. They closely monitored its body temperature, changed its bandages, and administered medication regularly. Gradually, the leopard began to show positive signs. It ate better, its wounds started to heal, and its eyes no longer reflected the pain they once held. A week later, the leopard was able to stand and walk around the enclosure. Emily often visited, bringing fresh pieces of meat. Each time, the leopard would approach, its deep brown eyes watching her with curiosity and gratitude. "She's getting stronger," Emily told her teammates, a radiant smile on her face. "She deserves to return to the wild." A month after being released into the wild, the rescue team received an urgent message from the conservation center. While on a mission, their vehicle was blocked by a snow leopard standing firmly in the middle of the narrow mountain road. The leopard refused to move, despite the team honking repeatedly to shoo it away. "That's her, the snow leopard we saved last month," Emily exclaimed, recognizing the familiar black spots on its gray and white fur. "But why is she blocking our path?" Mark, the driver, frowned. "Maybe she needs help." At that moment, a loud rumble echoed through the valley. The team turned to see a massive avalanche of snow and rocks crashing down onto the road ahead. The ground shook, and the air filled with the sound of cracking ice and falling debris. "Huh? Goo!" Emily gasped, her face pale. "If it weren't for the leopard, we would have..." The team sat in stunned silence inside the vehicle, their hearts filled with gratitude. The leopard remained calm, its eyes filled with understanding, as if it knew exactly what it had done. Then, with a gentle flick of its tail, it turned and disappeared into the snowy forest. After the incident, the rescue team returned to the center with an incredible story. They shared how the snow leopard had saved their lives, and the event quickly spread, becoming an inspiration to many. Emily often thought about the leopard, about its understanding and grateful eyes. She knew that, whether human or animal, kindness and dedication would always be repaid. A year later, the rescue team continued their work, saving wild animals in distress. Every time they passed that mountain road, they remembered the snow leopard and the profound lessons it had taught them. Nature and humans are deeply connected, and kindness will always be returned in one way or another.